back again with another scoring video. I just heard on the radio today that guess what's coming up is my favorite holiday ever, National Donut Day. So guess who's gonna do a donut video? Heck yeah. 3 times used parchment. There's nothing wrong with this. It's not gonna stick, it's not gonna burn. Just as a little crusty looking. So when my dough is like really proofed, it does puff up a little bit. So what I like to do in the cases of super proofed dough is instead of putting my plate on top, I just take my hand over the top of it to support the dough from, you know, plopping out. And because I can be more gentle that way, and then I just slide my hand out. That way I don't squish it accidentally with the plate, because I can't feel how much pressure really I'm putting on it. Pretty. So I use just regular all-purpose flour on my tea towel, and I know that some people use gluten-free flours like rice flour. I don't like the texture of rice flour. To me, it is a little bit gritty. I got a little hair from my towel. Sometimes that don't tell anybody. Yeah, so the rice flour I don't like because the texture of it is gritty when I pull it out, and I don't like that at all. Some people don't like the white, which if you get this all coated, it's easier to see your markings and easier to see where you have slashed your bread or your dough. So you could just do the same thing, and then once it's in your, once you like pick it up, plop it into your Dutch oven or onto your baking sheet or however you like to bake. I like to bake in a Dutch oven. You can spray it down with just plain water, and you won't have this white crust on top. It'll just be like a normal looking dough top, or bread top, I guess you would say. So you don't have to do that. I'm going to see how many times I can use this parchment paper. See if I use it tomorrow too in my video. Pretty much I've been doing every day. I've been doing a new video, which has been so much fun, and your guys' feedback has been like the best ever. I love it. Makes me just want to make more and more videos. I'm super excited about the donuts. Okay, so every time I ever have gone on a diet in my life, which, well, let's be honest, is not that many times, I crave donuts. They're like, I don't even really care about donuts like in the real world, but when I have a diet going on, donuts are like my craving every single time. I don't understand it. Sugary carbs. Who doesn't love them? Okay, so I'm not super sure again what I'm gonna do today. Probably just a traditional, like, not a snowflakey, but just a symmetrical pattern here. So let's see, I'm gonna go like, let's start small. So what I'm doing is so I have like a pie section here and a mark down the middle. So I'm going from that mark to the middle mark. So then every third one. This dough is really proofed, so I shouldn't have too much of an explosion issue with this, which is nice. If you want like an ear on your loaf, you're gonna not proof it as much. You're gonna pop it in the oven when it still has some proofing to do, so that it'll expand really big in that Dutch oven, and you'll get a nice oven spring with that. Okay. You really don't have to go super fast when you do this. If you have issues with your bread not cutting nicely, you can put it in the freezer for a few minutes just to make sure it's super cold. You can try, before you put it in your proofing basket, try to make sure that it's super, super nice and tight, like your gluten structure is awesome and you don't have any issues before you proof it in the refrigerator. That's really where all the nice tightness comes from, is from all the work you did building the gluten, letting it auto-lease, all those stretch and folds or coil folds. You're gonna be like Bob Ross. There's no accidents, just happy mistakes. My very favorite holiday is coming around soon, Independence Day. I'm a freak for it. I'm a freak for fireworks and everything that comes with it. My little town here does a huge parade, and they're not doing it this year because of COVID, and I almost cried. I'm telling you, it's the best thing ever. They have a wet section where the fire trucks go by and spray you with hoses, and like water trucks. It's the best ever. I have more fun than I think the kids have. I'm like a giant little kid. Family coming in town. My sister and her son and his girlfriend and my brother-in-law. I'm so excited to see everybody. So this is totally reminding me of, you know, those blocks that you play with in grade school with the they're different colors and you make shapes and stuff out of them. I always enjoyed those, even like in my adult years volunteering in my kids' classes. I always played with them. I'm a huge puzzle freak too. Like if you put a jigsaw puzzle in front of me, I will not get up until it's finished. It's a problem. I think I'm an old lady before my time. I need my big floppy hat and my sweet tea so I can sit on the front patio and judge everybody. Me and my best friend talk about that when we're old ladies. We're gonna get floppy hats, we're gonna sit on the patio, and or on the front porch in our porch swing and just be crazy old ladies. So about the crunchy parchment. That is kind of like a thing when you use it a bunch. It gets pretty dry and crunchified. So as you can see, I mean, I'm not rushing this. It's taken me quite a while. It's not getting harder to cut really. It's just, and it's probably, gosh, in the mid 70s in my house. It's been a warm spring for us. Okay. She's pretty. So hopefully this guy doesn't explode too awful much in that Dutch oven. I might come and clean up some of these edges before I pop it in. So if you've watched any of my other videos, I do just take this parchment paper. That doesn't bother it at all. And I'm going to drop it down into my Dutch oven just like this. So I'll just pick it up, put it in, and try not to burn yourself because I preheat my oven for at least an hour at 500 degrees with my Dutch oven inside of it before I bake. And it is super, super hot. So do not burn yourself when you're doing that. Avoid 500 degree oven burns. They're not ever fun. Okay, I think I'm playing with it now. I'm gonna stick it in and I'll show you how it turns out. Thanks for watching, guys.